Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter. You may have seen a short where I made giant cookie cutter Christmas ornaments that can also be used as gift tags. And you can just write on the back and tie it to like probably a gift bag or a big box. I just wanted to do a more in-depth video of that because it is quite a lengthy process. Well, not lengthy, but it was hard to get it down to the 1 minute mark. So what do we want to do first? Let's do Santa. So, giant cookie cutters. I got these off of Amazon. I think it was £5 for 6, something like that. And you can also do this. Did a video a few years ago with just normal size cookie cutters, but I thought these were like better for like a big standard size tray. Hold on, I'm expecting a parcel. Waiting for Amazon. It was supposed to be here and it's not, so you know that's how it goes. So I just, to choose my card, I just sort of go through my cards and just put my cookie cutter up against it. Oh, now the deers are cute, aren't they? Ooh, do I want to do the deers or do I want to do Santa? Santa's cute. The deers are cute. You know what? I think I'm going to do the deers. And so you just sort of have to look and see them. Position it where you want it, right there, and then hold it in place. I would say a pencil, but you know what? I've been finding a pencil. It's not really making the marks I want. Okay. And don't worry, because when you cut this out, it's not going to fit exact. I'll tell you that now. Because as you can see, the cookie cutter is moving. It didn't match up there, but that's okay. So we come in with our scissors. Oh, there's Amazon. Now Ralphie's going to bark for 3 hours because there was somebody at the door. These 2 bits I'm going to allow myself to recycle, but obviously the rest of the card, I mean, cut Santa out, cut something out of there, all of that, beautiful. Okay, just make sure we have an approximation. Yep. So I found the best way to glue this into place is with a hot glue gun. People talk about variable heat hot glue guns. This is just a cheap one I picked up off eBay. I like it because it has a switch on it. And we're just going to start. Don't go around the whole thing because it will cool. But if you just start in a spot, apply your glue. Stick this over. And as I say, don't worry if it doesn't match up. Was I in Freeman? I did that, probably not. And then you can just sort of pick it up. Add a little bit more glue. So yeah, I got shaky hands today. I don't know why. I put a bit of sweet and low in my tea. Hot. Be careful, it's hot. Turn that off for now. Get rid of my glue strands, which are plenty. I haven't quite stuck there. I think that I saw the hot glue like fall into the cookie cutter. Cookie cutter. Gosh, that's hard to say. Okay. Yeah, it did. Big globule there. But it's great because hot glue tends to just either roll when it's still a bit warm. Not when it's hot, people. Don't touch it when it's hot. Or peel off when it's dry. Don't worry about the mess on the inside. Actually, we got that pretty close on the outside. I don't even think I'm going to bother. Oh, well, we might trim a bit up here. So if you find you have a bit where it's like got a gap, like here, because I've just cut it and made a gap, just come in with your hot glue and just sort of paint it around, because we are going to be flooding this with resin, and if there's a little gap, your resin's going to pour out. So, top tip also, do all your hot gluing before you play with resin. I did resin, then hot glue for the trim on the outside, and it was a bit of a mess. I had to flood it again with resin. Sort of fixed it, but it was a bit... So, to clean out all of this, I take thin tinsel. What colour do we want? This one has stars on, but I may not cut them off. We could go green because it's a tree. We could go red to pick up the red in the colour. We could go silver because it's silver. I think it's going to be between the red and the green. I think we'll go red to pick up the red in the colour. So, with a tree, I like to sort of start in one of these larger grooves, just to hide the start and stop point. So again, we're just going to do a bit at a time. You should probably use some silk and finger protectors. Oh, this tinsel also came off Amazon. I think it was £3 for the 4 different colours. And you get quite a lot on. I've done quite a bit of crafting, and yeah. Stick it down. I hate it when you add a glue stick and it just won't follow the other one through. Oh, it's looking so cute already. I really wish my plug socket for this glue stick was on my right side, because with us being right-handed it would be so much easier than having to do this all the time. But I've got so much stuff plugged in, I'm having to use an extension from the landing. And this tinsel is wired a bit, so you know. Oh, I do like the stars though. Okay. Sometimes I cut them off. And see, that's just made it a bit neater around the edges. Once you get all your glue strands off, that is. And I just like to go in, oops, rub over with my finger and get all these nasty glue strands off. Like so. And let's hoover up. The hoover doesn't really pick up the little tinsel strands, I've noticed. Oh, hang on. I keep turning the hot glue gun off because I'm very conscious of forgetting that I've left it on. We're going to need a hanger. I have this bit of, I don't know what it is. It's quite sturdy. I think it's like big as twine. So I just have a length of it. Literally, I just cut little lengths off and put them in a bag. If I haven't used them, I'll go back to them. And then I'm going to glue that bit. Actually, let's cut these tails off a bit. Yep. We're going to glue the knot on the top. Glue the knot towards the back. Like so. That star's bugging us. It doesn't have all of its points. So it's going to hang like so. Next step is, oh, I didn't get my gloves out. UV resin. Gloves. 2 seconds, maybe. He's not been out yet because Amazon intervened. Right, protect your surface. You should really probably have a window open, but it's winter. Gloves. And where is the resin? Oh, and also my top tip is moving the resin around, getting bubbles out. One of these little silicone, I think it's a nail art thing. Again, dirt cheap on Amazon. I'm hoping there's enough resin left in this. I've been doing so much resining. We're just going to flood it. There is another resin there, but I don't want to mix resins. Maybe I should have started with the new resin and left this for little projects. I really wanted to make some more Christmas card necklaces, but I don't have any of them cabochons left, and I don't really think I should order any more stuff. Okay, so you can sort of see where it's matte, where it hasn't covered, and just scoot it over into those spots, and this helps disguise any glue that's seeped through. And you want to try and push your bubbles. Sorry, it's my head in frame again. You'll have seen all my roots. I'm desperate for getting my hair dyed. Just don't have 5 minutes at the minute. 'Tis the season. Okay. Put your lid on your resin before it falls over, love. Right, I have this. This is also a nail art one. This one was a little bit pricey. I liked it though. It has a removable plate. But you can pick them up cheap off Temu because the metal might be hot from the UV light. Now, what I forgot to do was, oh, also, you can flash over the resin with heat to get rid of bubbles. I don't like doing that. It absolutely petrifies me, and I don't have a fire extinguisher at hand. You should always have one in the house. You could have added little gemmies around just to give it a bit of sparkle. Normally I do. I forgot. But, ho-hum. Right. I have little wooden things like a snowman, or these are pegs, but we can probably pull the pegs off. Santa might look quite cute. We have different Santas. I quite like this larger rusticy one. I stole these off my mum. I don't think she knows I've still got them. It's like borrowing these, but you know, you're never going to get them back because once I've used them, I've used them. Oh my goodness, that is some good glue. Maybe I could maybe. I don't know, I feel like he needs to go on that side, but then that side's a bit heavy. We also have trees. I think it's because his hat's facing that way. No, I'm going to have to try and get you off. What pair of pliers do I need? If I can get you in that little, there's a little hole there. Whoa! Did it! Woo! They would make cute little skis or something, wouldn't they? Put them back in the box. Right, pliers for the win. Also, my life flashed before my eyes. Could you ever wear glasses? I think if I put the tree in, it might be too much. I do have these little, I don't know, these came off Amazon. I bought them for my dad for making wreaths, but he didn't like them. They were too, well, they are, they're the plastic, and that's exactly what they look like. What if we take that off there? Cut these in half. They cut really well with scissors though. Could go with there. This is where I am going to do a little bit of hot gluing, and I'm going to have to be really, really careful. I still feel like we need Santa. Maybe we will. What if we do a little one? Right in the middle. Oh, that one of his head. What in frame? Go up a bit. I think I should put the big light on as well. Right, we're doing the big Santa head. That's just not getting back. Waiting for that glue to heat up. Anything else that we desire? No. Oh, hang on. I did get something else out. Forgot about these. They're just nice and sparkly. If we did that, and Santa down there. No, don't like it. Right, you're probably going to see my head again. I'm trying to pull it away from the resin. If you can see that. Right, I'm going to put the glue on this because that makes so much more sense than trying to... Woohoo! That's so cool! And it just, the resin gives it the shine and a bit more durability because it is just cardstock, but look, it's hardened it right up. But could still stick jemmies on. because what I found with the gems is, I wish I had the necklaces to show you. The resin sort of flattens them. Turn that glue gun off again. I'm also going to unplug it out the wall before I walk the dog. But if you put them on after the fact, they should keep their, I'm hoping the Pit Stick will dry and stick to this. It's not Pit Stick, it's PVA, I keep calling it that. They're going to keep the dimension. I see you, I hear you wandering around. Remember, the PVA dries clear, so. Oh yeah, I like that. Right, I think what I'm going to do is run him around the block. Come on, make the snowflake because I've had too much fun. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And they have, yep, the PVA has stuck to the resin. Oh, love it. So I thought for this card, I could do this like golden star. Yeah, that way. Pen. This is supposed to be cola scented, but I don't smell it. So again, we're just going to draw it around you. Get me head in the frame again. I went way off over here. Just curl it out. Okay. Oh, there it is. I was like, where did I put that? So, and it should fit all right. Let's just hope it's all symmetrical. Maybe I should have marked a top point. Whee! Oh no, come back. Ow, I got me thumb. Dang it, this is falling in a bit here. Push that up. Just pinch that in a bit. Yeah, I think with this one we should have marked a top and a bottom. But it'll be alright. It'll be alright, it tends. As I say, just find your holes, put a bit of glue down, and then like use the nozzle to sort of move it around. Not your fingers, obviously, because it's hot. I'm going to keep saying that. Right. Have a look, see. Got a big glob of glue just here. I'm going to try and put it off. And just where there's a load of excess card, cut it off. You can't come in with a craft knife and do this. But once we have the tinsel on, I don't think you're really going to notice it anyway. Get another hole up here. Okay. Tinsel. I think I should go for those. Also, I quite like the silver for this actually. Oops, just pulled a bit off. So again, I'm going to start like in the corner. I'm just going to use my scissors to get it a bit more into that little bit there. Oh. Big bit of glue here. I'm just going to try and put it down a bit. A little bit there. Oh, that's so cute. What do we want the top to be? That way, I think. I'm just going to rotate it and say, yeah, that way. That way. Okay. Another. This isn't as thick as the other stuff. It doesn't. It's really soft and fluffy. Don't. Going in there. I'm going to use that off the resin. Yep. It hangs. The edges are nice and smooth. Can't see all that excess glue. Right, I want to put a pearly in the middle. Yep. Use that one that's stuck on the back. And then we'll go around the outside with gold, and you'll see what I mean about how it sort of flattens the gems. And I think it's coming with some silver. This is a different brand. I don't actually go off the brands. I just get whatever's on offer that day. So it comes in a bottle like this. We're just going to pierce it. I always add the nozzles just because it's easier. That's going to be handy for something later. And we just flood it. Flood it with the resin. And then take your little tool and spread it around. You can also do some, you know, directional pouring. And see what I mean? How the jemmies have like flattened to the point where they look like they're almost upside down. Isn't that weird? I don't know if it like eats away at the plastic or what. I just wanted to cover the top of that so it was shiny. Okay, and I bring it in. I don't know where that tool's gone. This 90 seconds. Oh, we have a big bubble here. Let's see what we can do to remedy that. We could add a tree. Oh, we could add some of this. I will say this brand, there was like, really should wear a mask with it. I think I'm gonna have to get a mask. It put out some fumes and I didn't have the window open. I just ended up like pulling my top over my nose. So, you know, note to self, I can still smell it. Oh, actually we'll have these. This might be cute on there. No. I'm just trying to shape these so they don't look like I've just snipped them off something else, which we did. Right. I think because it's a snowflake, we should probably have some sort of snowman in the middle of it. Do I have any other snowmen? No. Okay. Now remember, we want to take the glue away from the resin or it makes an awful mess. on there. Come on, for some reason this doesn't want to stick. Right. Maybe once. We'll put you down. No. What's going on here? I'm going to put you across 2 bits there. Maybe it's the surface area. A bit there. It seems to be doing better. Oh no, I forgot. It hangs that way. But we'll still have time to maneuver it, don't worry. If not, you could have just... Oh, that's adorable. Right, let's bring the other one in. Yeah, I can still smell that resin. That's not good. Open a window, get a mask. We have... glue strings aplenty, because, you know, top glue. Have I turned that off? Yes, I have. I love them. When you see the difference in the jemmies, these ones have gone a bit flat and those ones have stayed a bit dimensional. But as I say, you can write on the back, make it a gift tag or a special message for someone. Oh, we don't have the tree up yet to hang them off, to take pictures. Oh, that might be a job for the weekend. So thank you so much for joining me. This camera has moved, hasn't it? It was like here. And I will see you next time.